are you? Welcome back. Ooh. All right, so tonight, I know I was going to try and come on earlier, but I always say that and life intervenes. But I'm here now. Do I look crazy? I feel like I had to throw myself together quickly. So if I look crazy, excuse me for tonight. Um, we are talking about excellence. And not because I'm, talking about how to become excellent intentionally. I'm talking about how excellence can be the unintended consequence of oppression, how pressure makes diamonds, essentially. We all know that kind of cliche, but really, it's very true. And often, when people oppose you, when people try to oppress you, they end up making you better because you're a survivor. You're built to survive and thrive under every circumstance. You are designed to evolve and to adapt. So when people put unnecessary, undue pressure on top of you, your instincts are going to kick in and you're going to find a way to survive. And what does that do? It makes you better. It makes you more resilient. It makes you more resourceful. It makes you excellent. And that's what we're going to talk about, how that happens. Frank is here, and you are indeed first, sir. You're first. Congratulations, Frank. And you came just in time as I've been pinning my information into the chat. Tonight, I will make no promises. I feel like this might be a low-key stream because I'm kind of low energy tonight. Like, this is me running on empty. I really need to be asleep right now, like in so many ways, but I'm here because this is what I do. And I will not let anything interrupt my streak. I won't do it. Noel, hey Noel, what's up? All right, let me get this information pinned into the chat. Wait, where is the chat stream? Let's get that live chat open, shall we? Where is that live chat? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we are. I gotta pin my payment gateways in right away this time. I'm not gonna delay. I'm not gonna forget. Gonna get it right where it needs to be. And boom, I feel it. This is gonna be a Cash App kind of night. Okay. Your high energy? Okay, well, good. Maybe some of your high energy will like make its way over to me. I would love to absorb some of that because I need it for tonight. Frank's here. What's up? Wish we could brainstorm some engagement ideas to boost viewers and views. Okay, well, maybe, okay, well, then tomorrow, you know what, Frank? Thank you for tomorrow's topic. Tomorrow will be a channel growth conversation. So we'll do that for tomorrow. How's that? I'm all about taking suggestions. You guys are very wise. In fact, Cackett sent me a suggestion that might work. He suggested that the search feature, that the YouTube search feature is a key ingredient in channel growth. And he noticed that when you search my name now on YouTube, it comes up much more readily. Like you don't have to type that as many letters as you used to have to type before I pop on up. So I encourage anyone who's trying to navigate to my channel, search me. Search me and find me. All that searching might do something to trigger the algo. That's Cackett's theory, and I think he may be right. So let's try that one. Excellent idea. Okay, good. Wait, which one? Cackett's search feature or the channel growth brainstorm, or both? I'll say both. He's right. Okay, you checked. All right, good. I love that you're checking. Yes, keep searching me. Anyone watching this now or on the playback, I'm gonna need you to search me. That's gonna be, I gotta add the encouragement of searching to my list of things to mention to you lovely people. Well, thank you, Noel. Appreciate you. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so I'm talking about excellence as a consequence of oppression. Now, how did I get here? Maybe your girl was feeling a little oppressed. I've been feeling oppressed. Have you ever had that boss, or some people have this from their parents, or they have it from coaches who they ride you. Like, you know, you're being singled out. You know, you're being targeted for the rough time, right? Like some people just have it in for you and there's nothing you can do about it. Like you're rubbing them the wrong way. You're triggering their insecurities. You remind them of someone else who tortured them in the past. For whatever reason, you know, you just got their number and you're on their bad side. Even if you don't have anything against them, you're not even paying attention to them, but for whatever reason, you rankle their soul and they want you to pay some kind of price, right? So they target you. And that in and of itself is a form of oppression. You're being singled out, you're being put through it, you know, for no just reason. And there's different ways you can respond to it. You can buck down and stamp your feet and cry about it. You can give up and give in. You can always make tracks and find a better opportunity if that exists. Sometimes you got to just stick it out and ride the wave, especially if the person is in a position of power over you. And they probably are, or else they wouldn't try something like this. So what happens? Well, if you decide that you are going to stick it out and you're going to adapt and you're going to pivot and you're going to try and make it work despite what they're putting you through, what's going to happen is you're going to get better. You're going to get stronger. We all know that phrase, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Well, this is it, but it doesn't just make us stronger. It makes us excellent. It makes us greater, because what happens is they trigger your creativity and your ingenuity. You start problem solving in ways you never would have before if they hadn't decided to target you. So it forces you to bring your A game. It forces you to tap into your deep, deep genius. It's a powerful thing that happens. Let's see. Hello, Tony, saying some greetings. Fancy new eyebrow. I was gonna say, no, this is like what happens when I try and do my makeup quickly. I try to do like a quick little thing. If it looks crazy, am I giving Dr. Spock? Be honest, like, is it working or is it not working? If it's not working, tell me it's not working. I hesitated. I used a different product today because I was trying to go faster, but it may have just made me look odd. If I look odd, let me know. Michael Neal, yes, Michael Neal. Get that super track train started. Get it started, Michael Neal. Yes, it's perfect. Okay, good. Thank you. It works. Whoop, whoop. I love it. Okay, good. I gotta look cute for y'all. I try. You know I try and look cute. Also for me too, when I'm watching on the playback, I don't want to look back on this a week from now, a day from now, a year from now and be like, oh God. I want to feel like, okay, nice effort, nice effort. It's better. Oh, well, thank you. All right. You should look into being a narrator for ebooks. All right, I will look into it. I'll add it to the many things I'm trying to do. I have decided, okay, this is an aside and then I'll get back onto the topic. I have decided that I just want to be fully entrepreneurial in the sense that I want to have no other authority over me when it comes to working. Like, that is the dream. That is the dream, is to just be working for yourself. And I'm inching my way closer and closer to that, but not just working for yourself, doing something that you are passionate about and that you truly enjoy. That's the dream. Yeah. And I feel like I'm crawling my way there. Baby steps, crawling my way there. But if I can add ebook reader to the list of revenue streams, I get that much closer. Because let me tell you, whenever, at least for me, I think it's true for everyone, but especially I think if you're a woman and also if you're a minority, I think it's even more prevalent. It's more often the case that people will take every opportunity that they have if they're in a position of power over you to abuse it. I mean, it's human nature to abuse power, period. So probably it happens to everyone. But obviously, the more you are perceived as being in a disadvantaged position, then the more liberties people are going to take with you. And why are there, look at the number of people are here and look at the like button. What are we doing? Do it DSI, Noel, Frank, Sean, Tony, Michael. I'm gonna need for everybody. Let's press that like button, Travis. Get it up, get it up, get it up. My like button's flaccid. I need you guys to get it up. Let's go. Come on. Okay, so anyway. So, right, as I was saying, if you are in a disadvantaged position, then people will take even more liberties and try and abuse you in every way they can imagine. So because of that, it forces you to, you have to do more. You have to work twice as hard. You have to be 10 times as creative just to even be on par with your peers who, don't have this disadvantage. So, when you're handicapped in that way, like if you've learned how to fight with one hand tied behind your back, you're boxing with one hand tied behind your back and you learn how to win that way. Well, now you're excellent, because if they ever let your other hand out, you're just going to take over. So that's the way I've come to see it. Whenever I've had these abusive situations, and I think it is a form of abuse. The word abuse may sound like, hyperbole, but I really believe it to be a form of abuse when people take their position of power and then use it to, subjugate someone unjustly or to discriminate against someone unjustly for whatever reason. it's abuse. And so if you're in a working situation where you're taking that kind of abuse and it's forcing you to basically be handicapped, you are working at a huge disadvantage relative to your peers, it's either going to break you or it's going to make you excellent. And I can extrapolate this even further, this like excellence as a consequence of oppression idea, because there's a genetic component too, but to it too. Like if you look at nature, I think part of the reason that African American people are so like culturally significant and dominant, how African American people here shape culture so much, and also the athletic prowess and strength and gift is because of the genetic weed out that happened on those boats. Like the West African slaves that came to this country, a lot of the weaker ones died. Only the people who could survive that horrible journey made it over. So already you've done a genetic weed out where those people had to be very strong in very specific ways. So all these things that are like oppressive, that are harm, they end up creating excellence. You end up with super survivors. The people that arrived were super survivors. What planet Joko no best? I'm an Earthling. At least that's what they told me. I've been told I'm an Earthling. I'm from Earth, New York City to be exact. You think so? Well, Michael Neal, have you watched any of the guided meditations? I have 3 on the channel now. I've got to get the number up to 40 before Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving. So I don't have a whole lot of time, but before Black Friday, I've got to get that number from 3 to 40 in my guided meditation playlist. Why? Why do I have to do that, do you ask? Because I have a 6-week transformation based on meditation journal on Amazon, and I want to have a specific guided meditation for each day of the week. Each day of that journal will have a guided meditation that you can follow along with. Currently, if you purchase the journal on Amazon by putting my name into the Amazon search bar, Kamina Brandon, it will come up. But there will only be a selection of 3 guided meditations for you to use in conjunction with that transformation journal and all of its wonderful prompts and beautiful artwork. I would like to have a unique meditation for each day of those 6 weeks of transformation that you're going through. And I would like to really do a nice little sales push for that journal for the holiday season. So I've got to get 37 more guided meditations loaded by November. When's Thanksgiving this year? It's always like late 20s of November. Okay, by then I've got to get these meditations up. So I got work to do. October and November are going to be fast and furious with the meditation uploads. So be ready for me. Well, thank you, Travis Shrink. Appreciate you. If you're going to give compliments, you better be giving like button presses. I hope you pushed hard, Travis. Did you push hard on it? QJ DJ. Ooh, a green name. I love a green name. I love a green name. Get green, Travis. Come on, turn green for me, Travis. I love this. Okay. You're on that meditation? Okay, great. I love that, Sophia. Sophia's back. Woo! Sophia, my boss lady mod. Woo! You pushed hard. Okay, thank you, Travis. Appreciate you. This shirt isn't working for us tonight. Come on. Oh, Nico. Nico, can't you use your imagination? You know what's here, Nico. Is that better? If I had like a little pin, would that be better, Nico? Nico, if you get it every night, you'll get used to it. You're just going to have to be tortured by the idea of this the whole time you're looking at that. Or actually, Nico, if you want a deeper valley, you should super chat. Thank you, Stephen Roberts. You need a change? Well, Nico, I would get up and change for the right super chat. Inspire it, Nico. Incentivize me. Incentivize me to get up and change necklines. If you want to do that, you know how to super chat, Cash App or PayPal. Do it right now, Cash App or PayPal. And Steven and Nico, did you press that like button? Because it's looking a little undernourished right now. And QJ DJ, like button press, please. Please and thank you. All right, so I'm going back to talking about how excellence is the unintended consequence of oppression. And why am I going into this topic? Only to try and give solace to people who are being oppressed and to let them know they're making you greater. They're making you amazing. Like, that's what you have to see it. You have to have a sort of a thank you, sir, may I have another approach to this whole oppression that people dish out, because it's the only way to flip the script on them. Like when you're in a disadvantaged position where you don't have leverage and you kind of have to just take shite from someone, the way to make it work for you mentally, I think, is to think, okay, this a-hole, this B is making me greater. I'm gonna let them sharpen my knife. I'm gonna let them help me become the diamond that, the polished diamond that I was meant to be. All of this nonsense that they're putting me through, it's making me more creative. It's making me stronger physically and psychologically and mentally. And it's making me excellent at whatever it is I'm trying to do. So whatever kind of work it is, or whatever kind of circumstance it is, if you're performing a service, or you're doing some intellectual or analytical work, if they're riding you hard, they're making you greater. They're making you greater. And you basically have to turn it into a game with yourself where you decide to spite them. You're going to become even more excellent. Because when I get mad, I don't, when I get mad, I get greater. I'm like, oh, I see. So you think you're going to oppress me with this BS. What's going to happen is I'm going to get so good at this that you're going to start embarrassing yourself. I'm going to make you an embarrassment. I'm going to be so excellent that when you try to, denigrate me, or when you try to shame me, you're just going to call yourself out for being the oppressive a-hole you are. You're going to bear witness to your own shame and your own, denigration, because it's going to be obvious. When you're that good, you just expose them. You expose their discriminatory, evil practices. You get caught, you call them out. So decide with yourself, oh, I see, I'm gonna call this person out by just rising above what they're trying to do. Michael, thank you, babe. And Michael, I looked at your blog, and I have to say, it may have gone over my head. Like, I know you're doing a certain, very specific business to business service that you're doing. And I'm not sure I fully understand it. But I encourage you to book a call so we can have that conversation. I sent you a message giving you a little bit of directive about how I think we can proceed professionally if you are interested in engaging in some sort of business consulting with me. So check that out. Fred's here. Woo woo. I'm great, Fred. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. Big Fred, the U.S. Marine, is in the stream. Fred's been riding with me for a long time. He's one of my favorites. Everyone big up Big Fred. Let's see. Thank you, Nico. You can empower me and approach people want to find value in words. I'm thinking more of the lines of self-help. I see. Yes. Yes, you have to expose people who come after you, who target you, but you can't expose them by just losing your cool or being irate or, swearing and stomping your feet. The only true way to expose them is through being great, is through being excellence, is through proving them wrong. When you prove them wrong with your actions, they just stand exposed. You don't actually have to say anything. Your actions, your excellence, your performance, it shames them and it calls them out. And that's the way to approach it. And I think when you look at history and when you look at oppressed people, one of the things that happens with oppressed people is a certain greatness will emerge in some way. Some sort of greatness will emerge in some category as a result of their oppression, because they're being forced to adapt. It's almost like a natural selection, superpower you get, where like they're being forced to adapt and rise in this area where everyone else is complacent. And not complacent is the wrong word. Everyone else is stagnant because they don't need to evolve. If you're succeeding at something, there's no need to change it. So the people who are succeeding they're not evolving, they're not adapting, and they're not improving, and they're not being creative in that arena. But if you are severely disadvantaged, you're gonna have to, climb and pivot and innovate and strategize, and all of those things will make you greater. So I think that's how it works. And that's my sort of solace or saving grace whenever I'm put in a position where I feel like I'm disempowered and I don't have leverage or I don't have a lot of options. I try and frame it in a way that allows me to have a clear path to victory. And that is to get so good that I'm going to expose the person who's targeting me. And it's worked so far. It works. It may not work immediately. Sometimes you have to become greater and then leave. And in your absence, the truth comes to light. And sometimes it can happen while you're there. And that's fun. I've had that happen too. Belgium's here. Jan Swinen. Thank you, Jan. Happy to have you here. I hope you press that like button, Jan. I love it. This is a global stream. We get people from everywhere, from Europe, from Asia, from India, from South Africa, from Egypt, from everywhere, okay? 70 countries have been here, and then the number keeps growing. Papua New Guinea's been up in here, okay? Yeah. Beirut's even been here. I don't know what to tell you. You're in a great place. So yeah, that's how I started. That's the kind of underlying theme here. Guy Hook is here. What's up, Guy? Be my guy, and hit that like button. I need to stimulate this algo. I feel like this is going to be a quiet night. Last night got rocking. Last night, I think, I checked the analytics. I think the top number of people I had in here at one time was 183 last night. Not a record, but an amazing turnout. So tonight is a little bit more mellow. And also, it's Monday night, right? Aw, thank you, Jan. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I love Belgium. Belgium, home of those delicious chocolates. That's what I think of when I think of Belgium. Maybe I should be thinking of something else. Every country has something that they're known for. That's a stereotype in other places. That I'm sure people in Belgium like roll their eyes when people talk about the chocolate. They're like, we have all this other stuff going on, and they have the nerve to be like harping on us for, you know, confections. Really? Are you insulted by that, Guy? Is it insulting to someone in Belgium that people in the US immediately think chocolate? Or do you like that? Let's see. Come, please. Well, Jan, send me a ticket. I'll come visit. I would love to come to Belgium and live stream from there. Go right on ahead and super chat, super sticker, Cash App or PayPal. I don't think you have Cash App in Belgium, so you'd have to PayPal or super chat. A ticket, hotel accommodations, and a cute little per diem that accommodates for lost wages and leaves room for fun. Let's do it, Jan. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready. My passport's itching. Waffles. Okay. All right. Wow. So our connotations with Belgium, Jan, are chocolate and waffles. I don't know if that says a lot about Belgium or about the US, because our country does have a lot of obesity. So it's no surprise that good old chunky USA thinks about chocolate and waffles when we think about Belgium. I'm sure people in Europe think about something else. They probably think about banking or something. But USA, we're like, chocolate? Waffles? Michael! Yes, Michael's stimulating that algorithm. And I need all of you to do it. If every person did their part like Michael and sent a cute little super chat in the amount, oh, just a sweet little amount, the amount that's probably sitting in your sofa cushions right now, you can make a difference for this channel. Each little donation stimulates that algo and gets my numbers up. Me requesting these cute little chats has led to me going from being someone who had daily uploads in the hundreds to now I get daily uploads in the thousands of views, and now in the 10,000s of views. Quite frequently. And from being someone who had double-digit attendees in their stream to now someone who has hundreds of people in their stream. Tonight is a throwback to slower nights. And actually I'm relieved because my energy level is not what it can be. On those, 300 person attendee nights, I'm on one. Okay, I'm feeling the spirit and I'm all kinds of animated. Tonight I feel much more relaxed. I feel much more subdued. I feel much more like letting the game come to me tonight. Oh, Tom Doe. Tom Doe. You walked a thin line. I'm not going to delete it because you technically didn't say anything vulgar, but if you could just step it up and make it one more level more refined, that would be better. Keep working on it. Keep tweaking it, Tom. Bring it up one more notch. Blueberry muffin. Dominique Ridley's calling me a blueberry muffin. Dominique gives me yummy food names every time he comes, and I like them. And I don't mind being a blueberry muffin today because I feel like a little muffin. I feel like just being like very, what's the word? You know how you're just sitting pretty. You're not putting in too much effort. I don't have the effort for my normal hard sell Tonight I'm feeling much just like sitting here, letting the game come to me, being very reserved and letting the game come to me tonight. Yeah. But I am talking about being excellent. And part of being excellent is knowing when to allow yourself to rest and let the game come to you. You can't be a hard charging, aggressive capitalist every night, Kamina. That's what I tell myself. So tonight is one of those nights where I'm just gonna be in my divine feminine energy. I'm not gonna like tap into my masculine doer mode. I'm just gonna be a divine feminine, bat my eyelashes, beckon, wait for some provider energy to come in here and gift. Stolberg. Well, thank you, Stolberg. I love hearing that. I hope you press that like button if that's how you're feeling. Double tap on your phone, Stolberg. Hit that like button for me. Do I wear a different outfit? 365 streams, and no, I don't have, my wardrobe is not that extensive, but I try and wear something different. I try and rotate, so I'm sure I've worn this probably once or twice in the last 300 days, but I try and space it out so it's fresh. I don't want y'all to get bored. I try and, change it up. And also for myself, I'm a naturally creative person, and this is just one of my creative outlets. Like some part of me, I feel like I was supposed to be an artist. How I ended up in an analytical profession, I'm not really sure, but I definitely have some sort of creative streak, and playing with my appearance and, presentation is a good creative outlet. So it's fun for me. Well, fully naked, if you love me, show it. If you love me, do it. And by do it and show it, I mean get into those super chats. Talk is cheap, babe. If you really love me, improve my situation. Improve the condition of my beautiful baby channel. Donate to my channel if you love me. Let's see it. Prove your love, sir. Stolberg, fully naked. Get into my super chats. You can get into my super chats for like $1.99. There's no excuse. And I don't care what country you're in, because whether it's rupees or, some other type of coin, I accept it all, okay? I'm rocking with Google. Any payment Google can accept, so can I. So whatever your currency is, wherever you reside, you can give. Oh yes, you can. If you're able to access YouTube, that means what? It means you can give. So press that $ to the right of the chat box and get in here. Matt Dilberto, hey, Mr. Oh wait, I've been saying your name wrong the whole time. I kind of abbreviated it and turned it into Dilbert as your nickname. However, it is actually pronounced as Diliberto. That's tough to say. If I revert to calling you Dilbert occasionally, forgive me. But Mr. Diliberto was here the other night and being very generous. Cackit! Hello, Cackit. I sent you a note, Cackit. I got your note, Cackit, and I sent you a very sincere reply. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I know you're a busy man, sir. I'll see you when I see you, but I'm happy to see you. It means of liberty. Oh, really? Very few. Okay, where is your name? What is the origin of your name? What country are you in, Mr. Diliberto? I'm curious. Of liberty, of freedom. Okay, so you are of freedom, and you've been inching me towards my economic freedom with your delicious super chats. I so appreciate your provider energy, Mr. Diliberto. Italian. Aha, Italian. Okay. So you're born and raised in the US then, even though you have Italian heritage. Have you been back to Italia? In what part of Italy? Are you northern? Are you Sicilian? Are you from Florence? Where are you from? Where do your people hail from? Yes, Cackit, who is the reigning top provider of this stream, is the patron saint of provider energy for the stream. He's letting you menfolk know that you need to take up the mantle and give to this divine feminine and donate to her beautiful baby channel so we can spread the word and, make this channel and more of a thing. This is a movement. This is a community. I need it to grow. Well, thank you, Kurt Alderank. Kurt, if you feel that way, I hope you plan on pressing that like button. I'll know what you're hesitating for on that like button, Kurt. And I hope you also are pressing that subscribe button because I go live every single day. If you subscribe and enable notifications, you'll know when I go live and we can hang out all the time. You'll get a notification when I go live on the nightly basis, and you can pop in and say what's up and hopefully give me a cute little super chat. Lucas, I'm not sure if that's a typo or another language. You're gonna have to do a translation or a correction, sir. Never been to Italy. I see. Sicilian. Interesting. Interesting. Yes. Okay. For some reason, I get a lot of Italians here. I have an Italian FV who is currently in Italy. He's a senior Italian gentleman who is a former military man in Italy, and he stops by the stream and speaks to me in Italian and Spanish. My Spanish is so-so, my Italian is almost non-existent, but we muddle through. And each time he comes by, I ask him, FV, ¿Dónde están los mis regalos de Cash App? De PayPal? Where are my gifts? And each time he tells me, I will give them to you, my darling, when you come to Italy. You like the dress, Salt? Well, give a thumbs up press for the dress. Yes, Diliberto. Ah! That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Diliberto, he does it right. He does me right. That's how you get on my good side. Mr. Diliberto is a provider. He's showing you the right way to talk to me. Speak my language. Speak my language and you'll get most of my attention. Speak my language and I'll give you my attention. Thank you, Matt. Highly classified. Highly classified. Highly classified's name is Green. Do you people know what that means? Highly classified's name is Green. That means one thing. That means he's a channel member. Whoop, whoop. Your name turns green when you buy a membership to my channel. And when you buy a membership to my channel, do you know what you get? You get access to my exclusive content on YouTube. My exclusive content is the secret menu of my YouTube channel that has all of the private videos, the videos that were made specifically for the male gaze. And because his name is Green, I know that Highly Classified has been up in my private videos. Ooh-wee! Thank you, sir. Thank you for becoming a member. And there will be more member content added this week. Don't you worry. Thank you. I'm glad you like the dress. Wait, you're getting, oh, is anyone else having connection issues? Is there like, am I coming in fuzzy? Am I fuzzy? You have a challenger. I'm all for as many people who want to challenge Cacket as possible. Bidding war, bidding war. Let's see who's the biggest provider on the block. Who's got the biggest providing wallet? Whip out your wallets. Let's see who's bigger. I appreciate all my given men folk. I really do. I am manifesting a stream full of green names. It's coming true. It's coming true. That provider energy is up in here. It's sweeping out all the misogyny. I love it. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Mr. David Gonzalez. Jesus David Gonzalez. What's up, Mr. JDG? I'm gonna need you to press that like button for me. Hook it up, JDG. Let's see it. Yes, that's the way you do it. That's really how you come in. If you want to know the proper protocol for entering the stream, you come in, you hit the like button, you get a little seat, probably should grab a snack too, and you vibe. And you get in the stream and you hang out and you meet people from all over the world. Yeah, that's how it works. We got Belgium here already. Another country announced itself. I always have India here. USA is always here. Canada's always here. Those are omnipresent. India, USA, Canada, and Australia are omnipresent. But then we get Belgiums, and we get Papua New Guineas, and we get Japans, and we get, you know, Beiruts and Cape Towns, and all over. 70 countries have been here. You're in great company. Brian's here. My professional mod has arrived on the scene. He'll be giving you directives, and I suggest you heed it. I look so, I think you mean good. I'm gonna fill in that blank for you. I think you got a typo. I think you were gonna give me some compliment there, Jesus, but you typoed it. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I try and be a gracious hostess. I try and be a gracious hostess for this thriving, beautiful, high vibrational community. This flirty, high vibrational community. I try. And I try and talk about serious things, but also keep it fun and entertaining. And I began the stream talking about how excellence can be the unintended consequence of oppression. How when you oppress a person or you oppress a group of people, sometimes you unintentionally end up bringing out the best in them. You make them gather together. Yes, Mr. Dilberto. Woo! You want an outfit check and a shimmy and a shake? Well, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's get on it. Mr. Dilberto is telling you how to talk to me, and he's letting you know that if you want me to do something in the stream, if you have a question, or you want to see my outfit, or you want a 360, you want to see the fashion, just super chat. Super chat and motivate me. And the bigger the super chat, the better. And Mr. Diliberto is a consistent giver, so I'm gonna cooperate. So here you are. Here we are. Here we are. La 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 la. 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 All right. Yes, we will gladly interrupt. We will gladly interrupt the intellectual discussions for capitalism. We'll do it. We'll do it. Revenue comes first. Profits come first. What outfit to wear for a high school reunion? Nico, send me a super chat. Nico, it will only cost you 99 cents. I think that's the minimum super chat. So make it $1.99, Nico, and I'll be more than happy to tell you exactly what to wear. I'm training y'all. You want help like that, Nico? Dig around your sofa cushions, find $1.99, and super chat it. I would love to give you that. La 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 la. J and J, yes, the numbers, it's up, we're up. And we're not stopping. This channel's going all the way. It's only a matter of time. You know how I know? Because I won't stop until it gets there. Because I'm persistent. I'm persistent because I know that the more reps you get in, that's how you become excellent. And I know that for a lot of reasons. I know that because I was an athlete, and I know that you got to get in your reps. You got to train. That's the only way. You got to put in the work in the gym and on the track in order to get your reps and become excellent. And I know that you can't give up. When you're live streaming for over 330 nights in a row, and on night number 180, there's only 4 people in your stream, and on night number 223, maybe there's 17 people, and you're wondering, what am I doing? But you keep going, I know. I'm not giving up. I remember when there were only 2 people in my stream. I remember when I had 0 subscribers. I'm not giving up. Oh no, ever. Straight to the top for this channel. If I have to crawl to the top, we're gonna get up there, y'all. Let's see. La 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 la. Did you enjoy that, Diliberto? Gentlemen, round of applause for Diliberto if you enjoyed the little fashion show. Yes, I told him about your tip, Kakit, but share again. Kakit wisely figured out that if you search my name in the YouTube search bar, it can have a very interesting consequences, positive consequences for the channel. Yes, CODM, woo! Love to see it. This is our running joke. He knows I have no room to do a flip, but every night that he comes in, he asks me to do a flip. It's symbolic. Symbolic flip. You know what I'll do instead? Okay, I know how men are. I'll reward you, CODM. I cannot do a flip, but I can do a neck roll. This is like a neck roll that's like a simulation of a flip. Okay, you ready? This is like the sensual neck roll that's like a simulation of a flip. You ready? Okay. That was the flip. CDM, thank you, CODM. What's up, loser? So y'all need to be searching, in addition to all my other little cute duties I have for you, I need you to be searching my name on YouTube. Just one day when you feel up to it and you're perusing YouTube, just search my name. Just type my name in the search bar and hit return. And then stop by my channel and start liking things you haven't liked before. And then, then go about your day. The whole thing, the entire exercise will take you like 60 seconds. You're already on YouTube, right? Quickly search my name. Go to my channel, click on something, like it. Leave it open, let it play, and then go open another browser and go back to YouTube. We're tricking the algo, okay? This is a grassroots effort. We're finagling. We're zigging and zagging. We're making it happen. We're growing this channel and this community. How low can the top go? Respectfully. Without violating YouTube's terms of service or my delicate sensibilities, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's just find out. Mr. Diliberto is a cleavage fan, okay? I think he's the king of cleavage. He's all about, bribing me into giving cleavage. And at this point in my channel's growth, he wins. He wins. So here we go. Let's see. Can't have a wardrobe malfunction. Don't want any Janet Jackson incidents up in here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. This dress is tricky. I think that's as low as we can go, Mr. Diliberto. There you go. Woo. Loser jumps into a pool while I was 50. Oh no, Loser. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, son. Be careful. Was that good, Diliberto? What are you thinking about, Sergio? Are you pondering how much should I super chat? I think Sergio's wondering, how much should I super chat? Sergio, as much as you can is the answer. Give till it hurts, Sergio. Give till just before it hurts. As much as you can without it affecting you or feeling anything. Give it the threshold where it's painless. Do painless giving. Nathan, are you lips to show the lipstick and the natural color of your lips? It depends. Some nights, yes, some nights, no. This is just mostly gloss. This is a very sheer color, so the natural color of my lips naturally shines through. Sometimes I wear a more opaque color so that you cannot see the natural lip color, but tonight, my natural color does shine through. Don't be a daredevil, Loser. Thank you, Mr. Diliberto. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful night, Matt. Good night, Matt. I hope you sleep really well. I hope you have a great night's sleep. I'll be thinking about you for the rest of this stream because you were so generous. Are you going to be thinking about me tonight, Matt? See you. See you next time, Matt. La, 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 la. Nathan, what are you rogering? Are you rogering like, Roger that, I'm about to super chat? Roger that, it's time to super chat. Yeah, it's time to super chat. Roger that. You can't sleep, base face? All right. You can spend your insomnia with me. I'll try and keep you entertained. Oh, really, Matt? Matt, that can be arranged. Matt, you can book. You can book a call with me, or even better, Matt, you could order a private recording. You could order me doing a little ASMR for you, Matt. You could order me talking you into your nighttime routine. Matt, it's time for bed. Matt, it's time to take your shirt and pants off. Matt, put your pajamas on. Let's go to the bathroom and brush your teeth, Matt. Why don't I make a custom recording for you, Matt? I'm gonna put that link into the chat box, Matt. It sounds like you are the ideal candidate to purchase one of my custom audios, one of my custom 5-minute audios. You can order a custom 5-minute audio recording of me, talking you through your night routine, talking through your morning routine, giving you words of encouragement to start you off on your day, doing an ASMR for you to help you relax, giving you a private guided meditation, a little 5-minute one you can do. Get into that link, order something custom, Matt. It's well within your budget, Matt. I made the price super affordable, because in this economy, I wanted there to be something on my stand store for everyone. This is the most, the least expensive item on my stand store. It's custom content that I can do for you. It says you'll get it within 3 days, but for you, Matt, I'll do it within a 24-hour turnaround. Check it out. Check it out, Matt. I'd love to do it for you, Matt. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Remember the girl, she's been replying late, and then Norma, I'm being dry. What do you think it means? I've been trying to figure. I don't know, Lozer. It could be, did you guys have any kind of rift? Like, did you guys have a fight? Do you think she's feeling somebody else? You think she might, have a crush somewhere else? Are you growing apart? Did you start treating her differently? I don't know. Go sign. Frank's trying to tell you to give her the cold shoulder. That can work. It'll either work or it'll totally backfire. You gotta be willing to risk it all. Frank's advice can work, but only if you're willing to risk it all. If you're willing to risk it all, you can try that. How are we doing with the like button presses? They're pretty good. I knew this was going to be a mellow night because I feel mellow. So I knew this was going to be a lower attendance, mellow night, and I'm here for it. You haven't fought, you've treated her the same. Okay. Well, I would say first make sure there's nothing going on in her family or personal life, because it could be something unrelated to your relationship. Maybe she's got to focus on her studies. Maybe her parents are on her about her grades. Michael Nia. Yes, I'm way past go. What does that mean? Yeah, here we go. There's many ways I can interpret that, Michael. You got to explain. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for stimulating the algo. Yeah. Well, then let her come to you. Frank's right. Now it's time to let her come to you. If you you tried to reach out, now you got to let her come to you. Color? What do you mean, Jimson? What do you mean? Color of what? Yes, Sophia's been here. Power Woman Mod, Sophia. Keeping the energy high. Spiritual goddess Sophia is here. Love her. Well, not really, Matt. I mean, if something offends my sensibilities, I will let you know, but I think you get a sense of me and how I am, and I like to keep it sensual, but you get my vibe, Matt, as long as it's in keeping with my vibe. I don't mind it being a little suggestive. I don't mind it being a little suggestive and intense. Do your best. Walk that line. There's probably a line between how far you really want to go and where I'm at. Find that middle line, Matt, and put whatever notes you want into that note section, and I will do my best to lean into your side of the line. Let's walk that line together. Let's give you something that you will really love. Let's do it, Matt. All right, no problem, Matt, no problem. And I'm sure I can probably, given what you want, I'm sure I can find a way to do it that will work for me as well. So let's see it. I'm eager to do this. I have some free time tomorrow, so I'll try and do it tomorrow and get it out to you tomorrow too. Ooh, and then you can give me a review. Then you can come to the stream and tell everyone how much you love it. And then you can listen to it at night before bed. My guess is you're gonna choose either an ASMR or you're gonna choose something that you want for your bedtime routine. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll see. I'm curious. Well, QJDJ, why don't you use the link and get yourself a custom audio? Why don't you get a custom audio too, QJDJ? And are you an actual DJ? Like, are you like mixed master DJ? Is that how you got your name? Definitely bedtime routine. I knew it. Well, because that's what I used on you. I said, Matt, take off your pants and put on your pajamas. I knew that gets you. That gets them every time. You don't need a review, Nico. That's just bonus. You don't need a review. That's bonus. Yes. If you do, if we get the likes up to 50, I will do a 360. So we need 22 more like button presses. That's an aggressive ask for a night like this. Like when I have 100 plus people in the stream, 50 seems realistic. When it's a quiet night like this, 50 can be a little bit of a stretch, but I think you guys can do it. I think you guys can get it up. Show me you can get it up. Let's do it. Are you, Frank? I love you. I love that then. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you. La 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 la. Really, Nico? Well, Nico, why don't you order your bedtime routine? And you could, as I put in the request form. Ooh, we're already at 30, you guys. You only need 20 more for another 360. I can give you another 360 in a deeper valley if we get the likes up to 50, and or we get a super chat. Either one, and I'll lean into treating you. Well, Matt, you can audio call me too. Let me give you that link. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable. I mean, I don't know what your budget is, sir. I don't know how abundant you are, but even if you can't do it every night, you can certainly do it once a week or at the very least once a month, Matt. We could have our monthly check-in. I could go through and, check in with you and say, Matt, how are things? How is this week or month for you, Matt? Did you get what you want? Do you feel satisfied, Matt? If you don't, tell me what's going on. What's got you feeling down? How can I help you get up, Matt? Would you like that, Matt? Let me give you the link to the call. Matt and I are gonna have a great phone relationship. I can already see it. Let me get that audio call link for you, Matt. You need it in your life. Matt needs that in his life. And it's on summer rates. The audio calls are on summer discount right now, so it really is all the perfect time for you to get on in there, Matt. Let's get you in there, Matt. Here we go. This is the link for you to get that audio call that you need, Matt. Here we go. This is the link for you to get that audio call that you need, Matt. Get rid of that echo. Wait, what did Sophia say? I think I leave. If I leave the live video, close YouTube and come back, I can double tap the like. Really? Maybe. Let's see it. Run that experiment. I love it. There's no OF, John Griffin. There's something way, way better than OF. Ooh, look at all those threes. Look at my numerology 3 spread. There's something way better, Mr. Bradford. Let me explain. You ready? There's no OF. There are private videos on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has a secret menu. You know how Starbucks and what's that place? In-N-Out Burger have a secret menu? Well, so does my YouTube channel. And it's accessible only to my channel members. If you become a member of my channel, you get access to my exclusive, private, members-only content. And that content is hot, and it's designed to appeal to the male gaze. Now, I have to be honest, it's not nude, and it's not lewd, but it's sexy. It's me in my thong, bikini, in the sauna, on the beach, hanging out, doing yoga, all kinds of things like that. It's a little bit educational because I'm talking about health and fitness in my own personal regimen, but mostly it's designed to inspire you and your imagination, and it doesn't leave much to your imagination. Get into it. La 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 la. Yes, you can use me to help you form good habits. If you don't floss before bed, I can make you an audio that says, Xavion, it's time for you to floss. Baby, I know you don't want to floss your teeth, but we gotta do it. I need you to have that pearly white smile. So Xavion, take your shirt off. Ah! Michael Neal just blew up my Cash App. Woo! Michael Neal, Michael Neal. Yes, Michael. The ballers prefer Cash App. I don't know what that is, but the ballers prefer Cash App, and Michael Neal just got into my Cash App in a real way. He went in on my Cash App. He dug deep on my Cash App just now. Ooh, wait, Mr. Neal. Mr. Neal. Mr. Neal. Mr. Neal, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Well, Nico, Mr. Neal could get it changed because he balled out in my Cash App. If Mr. Neal wants an outfit change, he could get it. But Nico, if you want an outfit changed, you got to pay the cost to be the boss. If you want to tell me what to do, if you want to puppeteer me, if you want me to be your little doll and put on different outfits for you, you got to pay. Ka-ching, Mr. Neal. Let's do capitalism, Mr. Neal. Let's do some capitalism. Pay if you want a new outfit. Yeah. La, 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 la. King, la king, pay, la pay. Ka-ching, la ching, Mr. King, la king. Pay the cost to be the boss. Shout out to James Brown. But it really is the mantra around here. Men who provide, men who donate to the stream, they get to call shots. If Mr. Neal wants a different outfit, I will go put it on because he just did the right thing in my Cash App. But you, sir, you have not been providing. You haven't been providing, King la king. You're just begging. You got to provide. You got to give to get, baby. This is the USA. Capitalism. Capitalism. 15 more likes or 16 more likes and I'll do that 360 for you, gents. Let's go. Let's go. Well, Ivory, thank you. Can I get a like button press if that's how you're feeling, sir? J Slums, what up, J Slums? J Slums, hit that like button. If you want a 360, J Slums, we need the likes up to 50, and we're at 37. You gentlemen are 13 likes away from a 360. Get into it. Well, I think the like count can be different because everybody's internet is on different degrees of delay, depending on where they are and what their signals are. Oop, on my end, I'm going by my count. My count is now 40. So now you're only 10 like buttons away from a 360. Ooh, y'all, we can cheat the system. You could leave the browser. Sophia just found out you can leave and come back, and then you get to tap the like button again. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, 9 more, y'all, 9 more. Yeah, nice try, Nico. Nico, you better brush off the cobwebs in that wallet and come correct. I would love to give you a full-on fashion show, Nico. The fashion show of your dreams is just, a few Benjamins away. Get into it. We could do a whole fashion. I would do a whole fashion show for you, Mr. Neal. What you get is only limited by what you give. You decide. Of course you can, Michael Neal. Michael, why don't would you like, do you want like an audio style motivational thing? Do you want to do a call? Michael, you tell me what you want and we'll make it happen. I can right now tell you that I'll give you a little mini motivational talk. This is Michael's mini motivational talk. Michael, you seem to have tremendous ambition. You have tremendous drive, and that's halfway there. Because some people are completely complacent. Some people don't have what it takes to achieve because they don't even have the desire to do so. They're happy where they are, or they don't have the drive, the chutzpah, the passion to elevate themselves or change directions. You're hungry. And that's the huge part of the recipe. You want more, Michael. You're a go-getter. You want to get after it. So that in and of itself, that drive that you have, that's like the secret ingredient that you can't teach, you can't buy. You either have that or you don't. You've got it. So you're halfway there. You got what it takes. You're hungry. I love that about you. I like a hungry man, an ambitious man, a man that wants more. That's you. All right, so you're already on the right page. Now you got to lock in. The other part of that equation is you got to decide you're not giving up and that you're going to get what you want. All right, so that's the 1-2 punch, that burning drive, and also the commitment. You're ready to dig deep and go hard and as long as it takes to win. All right, so that's the 1-2 punch. And then we just got to sprinkle our strategy over the top of it. We got to get clear about what your goals are exactly. We need a strategy session where we lay out what exactly you're trying to achieve with this business or whatever you're going for. What do you want? What's the end result we're trying to get to? Because maybe there's a shortcut. Maybe we can just get you there. So let's figure out what it is that you really want. Is it a condition of your life? Is there a certain amount of money that you're after? Is there a certain position? Is there a certain position in society you're after? Let's be clear about what exactly it is that you want. So we've got your passion checked. That box is ticked. I'm gonna work on your psychology so that you are ready and committed to dig deep, so that you won't give up. So like me, when I'm on live stream 200 and there's 4 people there and 3 of them are trolls and 1 of them is racial slurring me, I'm still gonna keep streaming until the algorithm finds me like it did on stream 289. I want you to have that kind of stick-to-itiveness, and I can teach it to you, okay? Yeah, we'll get there. Once you have those 2 pieces in place, we're gonna talk about it. What exactly do you want? Let's map the roadmap for you to get it, and then let's keep going. I'm ready, Michael. I'm ready to do this thing. You want me to coach you through it? I'll have you feeling and moving like a boss. Let's get it, Michael. You already have boss man tendencies. You're aggressive at all get out, and you're willing to give to the divine feminine, and you're not a misogynist, okay? That puts you ahead of like 90% of guys. Let's do it. Let's win together, babe. High five. High five. And y'all are 7 like button presses away. You're 7 like button presses away. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nobody knows. What are you talking about? Nice depression. Nobody knows. You're sounding out of sorts, sir. Are you sober? And Brian. Wait, Ann Brian. Who's Ann? Brian Lynn, did you change your name to Ann Brian? Who is Ann Brian? Yes, let's get those likes. 7 likes away. Did I get in your head? Did that work? You're ready to crown me? All right, Frank, I got you. Mohammed, you better have pressed that like button, Mohammed. You're near the finish line, 7 likes. Xavion, Ivory. We can hear you great. You can relax and stop leaning towards the mic. Oh no, it's not just, it's for effect. It's for the drama. It's not so you can hear me. It's for the drama. It adds intensity. It adds dramatic tension, does it not? Yeah, we got 51 people and 43 likes. Let's work on it, y'all. Let's see 7 more likes. I'll give you the 360 and a little shimmy and a deeper valley. Let's go. Well, thank you, Ann Brian. Ann Brian, I appreciate you. And I love that your name is green. Because that means you're a channel member. It means you're riding with me. Yes, yes, Ann Brian. And Brian. Thank you. Oh, and Brian, thank you. And Brian, one more thing. Thank you. Well, thank you, Superfan, living up to your name. I hope you press that like button, Superfan. I'm trying to get up and get moving for you. What is this? What's the record number of likes? I think I've got 80 on one. I think that's like the record for live streams. Well, King-a-ling, I certainly don't, because you won't give. You just given me words. I need a practical expression of your love, darling. I need compensation. Break me off, the king, and I'll start to believe you. When you finally crack open that wallet, because you know talk is cheap, when you finally make the grown man move and start donating to my beautiful channel to show me that you're serious, I'll believe you. Clint Gage, what up, Clint? High five. Good to see you, Clint. The algorithm found me, Clint. I've been getting hundreds of people. This is a slow night now, Clint. I've been getting upwards of 100 people on a regular basis, Clint. I've been getting views in the 10,000s, Clint. The game changed. Woo woo. We're up, Clint. We're up. I have no boyfriend, superfan. I'm single. I'm just waiting for my divine provider to arrive on the scene. I'm single. I have no children. I'm alone, leading a majestic life, waiting for the grandest provider energy to arrive. Are you him? Are you the one? My name is a joke. Your name is a joke. Okay, got you. Well, King-a-ling, I'll never understand until you show me. Show me. Get in my Cash App and show me. You're doing it for the shimmy? You got 3 more like buttons and you'll get your shimmy. I'll even try and create a little more room. A little more room to shimmy for you. I'll try. You want to do some falling? I don't know, Michael. I have to like interview and find out what your interests are. We really need a call. You gotta book a call. Book a call so we can really talk. Book an audio call where we can really like, I can ask you questions. Or if you want to do it, you know, I could do a questionnaire and have you fill it out that way if you're shy on the phone. Let's go. 2 more like buttons and you will get your standing 360 and shimmy. Let's go. 60 people and only 48 likes. You're 2 like button presses away from, you know, a little performance. David, I'm doing great. I hope you press the like button. 1 away. Who's that 50th like? Hey, Michael Neal. Michael, I didn't see you came in here again. 51. We did it. Woo! Showtime. All right. All right. I don't have music playing. So, should I put some music on? Let me put on a song. I'm going to put on a song just for this occasion. Just to do a little celebratory dance. Let me find some music. I'm going to find my upbeat live stream music that I used to play. Let's find it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta push this back. You guys, woo, you make me feel like dancing. Yes! Woo! And someone had the nerve to retract a like. How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you? Nico, let's get some ducats. Notice how the guy who contributed no money in Cash App is the one making all the demands. Nico, you don't have any voting power until you crack open the wallet. Jimson, Nico, why don't you pool your resources and pony up with a Cash App together or a Super Chat together, and maybe you could get an outfit change. Mohammed, adore me with gold, adore me with ducats, adore me with the currency of your land, sir. Get into my Super Chats. How do you adore? You bear gifts. You bear gifts. You elevate their station with compensation. Come on, Muhammad, elevate me. Give to the divine feminine, Muhammad. Give. Give, Muhammad, I'll believe you when your name is green. La 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 la. Okay, Muhammad, you're getting redundant. Somebody delete some of those Muhammads. 1 adore is enough. If you want to give more than 1 adore, Muhammad, you have to Super Chat. You should put those adorations into super chat form. Mod you, Cacket? Okay. But I like to see you green, Cacket. Here, I'll do it. I get a kick out of seeing you green. Let's see. Oh, somebody took care of it. Okay, thank you. Ever go? No, I've never been hunting. I've never been. I don't know if I have what it takes to kill an animal. I mean, I should. If you have what it takes to eat one, I guess you have to have what it takes to kill one. Like, you should. But I've never done it. Okay, Muhammad, you're gonna get timed out. I'm gonna have to give you a little time out, and maybe the next time you come, you know, you'll be able to. I'm gonna give him a timeout. Okay, he has a nice 24-hour timeout. See you tomorrow, Muhammad. Come back with your wallet. Okay. La 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 la. Woo! That was fun, right? That was fun. Michael, what is that little sign? Salt, shake, shake, shake. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I love it. So cute. Thank you, Michael. Okay, King La King. King La King. You're gonna have to break me off if you're gonna keep telling me all of this lovely talk. All this lovely talk. Thank you, Some Chill Guy. Appreciate you. What a this was a nice, mellow, cool night. We had good time anyway. This was a fun one. This is super fun. You think so? I think he likes me. But like isn't enough. You gotta provide. You gotta provide. Sorry. That's how it works. I didn't make it that way. Nature made it that way. You have to kill the antelope. You have to kill the meat. You have to demonstrate that you are able to feed. What's up, Ezamora? Hit that like button for me, Ezamora. How long should we go for this one? How long should we go? How do you book calls? Brian, let me put that link for you, babe. I think I still have it here. Let's see. Was this the right link? Yes. Boom. You can book a call for me right there. Is that Russian lettering? Nua? What does that say? What alphabet is that? That's the link to book a call with me. And that takes you to my Stand Store. On my Stand Store, you can book a audio call with me, book a Zoom call with me, order a custom audio, a private 5-minute custom audio from me, or order a custom 5-minute video from me. Yeah, you can do all of that on my Stand Store. Oh, really? No, Zamora, you need to be my provider out there in that world, commanding power and earning. I need an earner. I need an earner, not a stay-at-homer. I need an earner. A big earner. Get into it, Brian. I'd love to chat with you. I love it. La 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 la. Yes, and I don't just have a Stand Store. I have an amazing merch shop. You guys are gonna start to see me wearing the merch. Okay, I made amazing custom channel merch for my stream team, and the black hoodie has been a real favorite. That's the one that seems to sell the most. But I have an amazing merch shop, and my merch is not lame. My merch is chick magnet clothes for guys and cool clothes for girls. All my items are unisex and they're fly. Okay, you see the style here. You see the style that goes on here. That same style is in my merch, so it's not lame. It's something that you're gonna look chic and cool in, and I will be doing some shorts wearing my merch, showing you how to style it, and I will also be wearing the merch in the stream. And even if you're not a fashion kind of person, if you don't want a hoodie or a cool cap or a fly t-shirt, I'm gonna have an amazing mug, okay? It's a conversation piece. It could be your work coffee mug. Whether you work in an office or you work from home, you're, remote worker. I've got the flyest mug ever, and it's donated to the stream. It's dedicated, rather, to the stream team. And it's only $12, okay? So if you want that awesome mug, go to the merch shop. And how do you get to the merch shop? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm about to drop the link to the merch shop. Let me get that. I've gone full capitalist over here right now. Let me give you that merch shop link. Michael Neal. Michael's doing the dang thing. Michael's dropping the mic. I think is that him saying he's out? He's peacing out. He dropped the mic and peaced out. Good night, Michael. I appreciate you so much. You lit it up. Michael lit it up, lit it up, lit it up, lit it up. We've got 15 more minutes in the stream before I peace out. This was so fun. I expected this to be like such a cool, like mellow, quiet stream. And it was. After having 300 people, having 50 people is like, it's a chill night. I'm so spoiled now. It's a chill night. I remember when I had 0 people. I remember when I had 2 people. And now 50 people is like a quiet little, nothing of a chill night. Yes. And the super chats are de rigueur in the stream. Okay? They're required and they get done. They get done. Oh, you like it, Superfan? Well, I hope you looked at all the merchandise. Because I hope the navigation is clear on the merch shop. Because you have to go to the main page. What? And Brian? I'm so glad you did too. I love your providing ways, and Brian. And what? Brian. Thank you, Brian. I can't wait to create custom content for you. I can't wait to talk to you on the phone, Brian. I can't wait to make a custom nighttime video for you where I guide you through your nighttime routine. Brian, it's me. Brian, I'm knocking on your bedroom door. Brian, I want to help you get ready for bed. Would you like that, Brian? Order that video. Sophia! Sophia, thank you so much. You don't need to do that. Girl, leave the giving to the men. Men give to us, but I will take it, girl. I will take it. Divine feminine ducats have magical powers. Divine feminine ducats are actually, they're even more powerful than male ducats. Men are supposed to provide, but when divine feminines start providing, you know you're doing something right, okay? Woo! Yes. You're right. I may have to keep going longer. That's the other thing. Okay, this is why. If you are a channel member, I don't have, I'm going to have to create some sort of newsletter link because I need all of your emails because I want to invite all of the channel members to my Discord. Because another thing that I can do with the Discord is, let's say I end a stream at 90 minutes or 2 hours, but you guys want to keep talking to each other. Y'all can all go over to the Discord. The Discord is a private community of just stream team people. So let's say you have a conversation with someone here and I end the stream. Well, just because I ended the stream doesn't mean you guys have to end the conversation you're having with each other. No, you can just say, you know what, Sophia, Jimson, Frank, let's all head over to the Discord and keep talking because, Kamina went to bed. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta find a way to get all of the email addresses for all of the members because the Discord is for members only. But that's another feature of channel membership. No, women are definitely more profitable than men. But I started with the men because the men are easier. Talking to the men, it comes naturally. I can be alienating for a lot of women. A lot of women, if you're very attractive, if you're a beautiful woman, if you're a sexy woman, you can alienate other women unless you talk about, unless you're coming from a decentering man or you're telling them how to game men or something like that, then they'll listen to you if you're a really attractive woman. But on other subjects, as an extremely good looking woman, and I'm not trying to be immodest, but you get it, they can feel alienated, just they don't want to talk to you. So I had to start with men. But I do have a playlist just for women. It's called Ladies and Girls Talk. Michael's killing it. You guys, Michael's provider energy is high tonight. It is so high. So I will be appealing to men as well. I will be appealing to women as well, Frank, coming up in the fall and going into 2026. The same way I have my channel memberships that are geared towards the male gaze, I will be having a Patreon that will be for women. And over there, we will be doing our book club. I'm planning that all out. So I have a strategy for the women too, but it's very different than my strategy for you guys. You guys are really here, you know, because you want me to entertain you as well as educate you. For the ladies, I will have my turtleneck, my glasses, and we will be talking about self-improvement and how to stand on your own 2 feet. And also how to work the male crowd. You guys are giving me the credibility I need. Okay? I got it covered, Michael. I got it covered. We're at 52 likes. We're at 52. Women are definitely more profitable because women are willing to spend in a way that men aren't. Men guard their wallets more closely because their money defines them in the society. As a woman, your money doesn't define you. So I think in that way, it allows you to be a little freer with your money. And as a woman, you know, your feminine energy, your beauty, your spirit, that defines you and your position in society. Men hold on more tightly to their money because the amount of money they have is directly correlated to how society values them. So they are very keenly aware of, you know, where they stand as far as that money goes. So it's harder to get into that wallet in one way. In that way, like they're more hesitant to spend. However, they're more impulsive with their spending. And, you know, if their impulses are triggered, they will spend. It's a completely different consumer. Exactly. I have to have this women who like Sophia's obviously a beautiful woman. She's confident, she's secure, she knows herself, and she roots for other women. That's the kind of women I'm going to draw to me. But I do get a lot of hate from women who don't have those qualities, who are insecure or who feel threatened or who are worried that, you know, their husband's watching the stream or something. You know, I get that too. Stephen Roberts, if you love me, prove it, babe. Super chat your love. Super chat your love. Your consumerism? What do you mean? I don't think women are as I think women spend on self-improvement and on self-care. You know, women understand nurturing and they want to nurture themselves. Yeah. Oh, you see 60? I'm seeing 52 likes on my end. But I'm seeing the attendee count currently at 70. 70. And since I've got 70 of you here, some of you may be here for the first time. You may have never been here before. Lucky you lucked out. We're having a fabulous time. This is my live stream I do every single night. I've been doing it for over 300 nights in a row. If you want to come hang out with me and my global community comprised of 70 different countries, where we all vibe out and hang out and talk about all kinds of subjects every night, then I would suggest you subscribe after you like and enable notifications so you know when I go live. I do it every single day, but I don't pre-announce and I can't quite have a regular schedule. So you gotta be ready for me when I go live. Consider it, get on board. Go to my channel and check out some of the other content so you can understand what really goes on here. We're at the end of this live stream, or at least the tail end. I spent the first part talking about the subject matter that is the title, and now we're just having our little community vibe out and hang out where we have a good time. So it could be a little confusing as to what exactly is the subject matter and what is the content of the channel. So that's why I would direct you to the playlist on the homepage of my channel, where you can see my guided meditation content. You can see my fitness content. You can see my social commentaries where I talk about the problems that we're having in our world, how they're affecting us, and what we might do to improve them. And then you can also see, you know, a whole playlist of these previous live streams, because like I said, I've been doing it for over 300 nights in a row, and I'm not stopping. And you can also see my AI Robot Girlfriend series, a fictional series where I am your AI Robot Girlfriend. That series was designed as a social commentary to explore what will happen in our society as AI and other humanoid creations begin to take on the role of intimate partner. It's an inevitability. I've seen it in real life already. That's what inspired me. So check that series out. I don't know if we'll make it to 70. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. You watched the AI Robot series? Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Brian. That's very sweet. It definitely happens. I mean, people anyone who's jealous, let me let you know, this has not been easy. It's not easy live streaming for like 335 nights in a row. It's not. It's really hard. And I may not look like it, but I've had a very challenging life and existence. I've met with a lot of just a lot of difficulty, a lot of difficult circumstances, a lot of undue hardship, a lot of vindictiveness from people. I've been challenged from the womb, okay? So luckily for me, I do not look like the struggle that I have faced in life, but believe me, I've been through a thing or two, okay? It's not like, little Miss Princess in her perfect life. Oh no, I got it out of the mud. I've had a very trying time. It's rather miraculous that I am in the condition that I am physically and psychologically, so please. It may appear to be as though there's something to envy, but I can tell you, you would not envy the journey. You may be seeing something you envy now, but I can tell you would not envy the journey, so keep that in mind. No, well, I don't know one and only. I mean, everyone, it's relative. I mean, I don't know. Maybe to some migrant Bangladeshi farmer I am, and to someone else, quite the opposite. It's all relative, so who's to say? It's going to depend on who you ask and what their position is. It's okay, Zoe. As the title of this stream would imply, it made me who I am, and I am very proud of who I am, and I truly believe that all the adversity that I've gone through I'm the better for it, and it makes it so I'm able to have a kind of joy that I wouldn't have otherwise, because I would take so many things for granted. I truly have joy, and I truly get excited, and I truly have a childlike delight in my success, because it was not easy to come by. Thank you, M. Bryant. I can't wait to do something special for you. Get into that stand store, my darling. Have a great night. Good night, M. Bryant. La, 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 la. From your, speak it into existence, one and only. Speak it into existence. Yeah, what other, you know what, Zoe? It's the only mindset that works. So that's what you have to have. You have to make a decision that you're just going to do what works. You get to have a pity party, just put a timer on it. When I want to wallow in self-pity or feel depressed, I allow it. I allow myself to do it, but I give myself a time limit, like 24 hours, 48 hours max, and then I got to get after it. And so there's no point in dwelling on that stuff too long. You have to just figure out what mindset will make it so I win, and actively choose to adopt that mindset and cultivate it. And that's that on that. There's no other way. Do 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 do. Look at this. Ooh, ooh. We'd love to hear a summary of your life and how. Well, maybe eventually, Frank, but I'll save that. I mean, I believe in mystery, and I also believe in, like, there's like 100 million, hard luck stories and tough tales. Everybody has been through something, and no matter what I've been through, I'm sure there's some people who have been through 10 times worse. So I'm not saying all that so to like have pity or to have you like tell me you'll struggle, because who wants to hear that? It's like, it's only interesting once you win. Maybe once I quote unquote win in my own eyes, I'm sitting in the position I'd like to be in, I can reflect and share that sort of thing. I'll make a little novella, a little memoir. But in the meantime, there's a million sob stories out there. Who cares? It's really about you and how I can inspire you and what I can do for you and make your life better and just be an example of what's possible. Jimson, I'd love to. Where's your super chat, dear? You know how it works around here. You have to give to get. Nothing's free. Capitalism, darling. Yes, it's time for live streaming from hammocks all over the world. From the Hawaii hammock, maybe I'll tell you my hard luck tales. In the chat, I left you on the last message on LinkedIn. I'll try. Okay, sounds good, Michael. Branded hammock. That's funny. I don't know how big the hammock market is. Maybe a beach towel. Maybe a beach towel. Mucho fresca? I'm in the USA and New York City. Sophia! Ah! Thank you so much, Sophia. You can be my first review. Hook me up with that 5-star review, girl. And also, I will be your guide in the stream. Like as you go through the 6-week transformation, I would love to have a dialogue with you back and forth. I will make time in any stream to talk to you about your experience with the book. Ah! Oh my God, yes! Well, thank you, Matt Schneider. Appreciate you. It's okay, Gagan. No worries. I'm supposed to be Michael. Michael, you're spoiling me. And I love it. Mexican G's here. Woo woo. Uh-oh, the dramatic life of Mexican G. There's always a wacky, fun, hilarious update in the dramatic life. Mexican G, no. What did you get a restraining order for? Mexican G, what did you do? What did you do, Mexican G? Thank you, Kakit. Mexican G, you better press that like button before you tell us what you did. Mexican G, did you harass someone? How did you get a restraining order? Oh my God. Mexican G has the craziest life. Every time he comes, he has some crazy story. Oh, I love that, Sophia. Yay. Wait, what? Okay. So, but how can you get a restraining order for making a joke? I don't think that qualifies for a restraining order. Don't you have to like threaten or assault or, you know, have someone genuinely fear you're going to do them bodily harm in order for a restraining order to be issued? You can't just like make a yuck. What did you say? Did the joke imply you were going to do something violent? Because otherwise, what is the grounds for a restraining order? I don't get it. Mexican G. Ugh. Mexican G, this is what happens when you stay out of the stream too long. You need my guidance, sir. You need me to keep you on the straight and narrow. Because they perceive you as rich. I see. Got it. I understand. I mean, I don't want it to be, but that's the thing, Frank. I hear you, but I don't want the donations to come from a place of thinking like, it's a downtrodden kind of donation, because that's the wrong energy. I want people donating because they see it as promoting abundance. They want to give just to promote abundance and to promote the growth and spread of the channel, not because of some hard love story. Like I don't want that energy at all. So if that's the only thing that would make them give, they're not the right kind of giver for me, if you know what I'm saying. I'm looking to receive from people who are abundant or who have something extra that they want to give, and it's in that spirit. The Mexican you're a sweetheart, Mexican G. Welcome home, Mexican G. Wait, let me go back and see what he's saying. What happened, Mexican G? Apparently Rachel, okay, she said, what? She told me to stop, but I thought she was joking, so I kept making jokes and following her. Oh, okay. And so now so who was this? Oh my God, was it that lady who you said had it out for you at work? Is it that lady? Oh. Wait, are you talking to me, one and only? I didn't say anything, I don't think. I don't know. I think you guys are talking to each other. But I get you, Frank. I understand. But like I said, I want people giving because they're like, I want all the giving and receiving here to be like an abundance party, not a pity party. So we're going to stay on that abundance page and come after it that way. It's kind of like it's kind of like when you make a wish, like in people in Rome, and you make a wish into the Trevi Fountain. You're giving out to the divine to the spirit of like wishing and magic. Not because of charity. You're just giving out because you know it will be returned to you. I feel like it's a gift of good karma. It's a gift of spreading light. It's that kind of giving that I'm interested in. Make sense? What should you do? Okay, so let me understand, Mexican G. Was it that lady, yes or no? And were like police called? Like, did she have a police? Because if that's the case, like, is this work related or does this happen in your personal life? You got to give me the context and then I can tell you what to do. Because I don't understand Who is this? Is this someone you know personally or professionally? Like, what's the context? I just know what you are getting at $5 a pop. I know you and I know what I am. But I don't know who you're talking about. I know, I'm not sure what you're talking about, one and only. Good guess? Okay, I get it. Oh my God, Sophia! Yes! Sophia just got my meditation journal on Amazon, and she's gonna write a review. Now, it's designed to work in conjunction with the guided meditations on my channel. So the way would work is you would meditate and then you would, do one of the meditations on my channel. Now you're a little ahead of my curve, Sophia, because I have 37 more guided meditations to upload before Black Friday. And then I start promoting the journal very heavy. So I may have to hurry up and get more meditations so you have more options to use. I'm gonna do some short ones to help for people who can't just do a 15-minute one right away. But there's other ones on YouTube you can use that aren't just on my playlist. But, I prefer they all be on my playlist. I'm so excited. You are such a sweetheart. Okay. No, you're right, Frank. I get it. At some point, I guess I will, but I really don't want to come from that angle necessarily, especially being so melanated. I feel like there's too many hard luck, hard knock stories and that sort of thing for women who look like I do or who share some of my phenotypes. I really want to be a embodiment and a example of just an abundant woman who's just encouraging a raising of the universal spirit, who's just encouraging abundance and magic, not who's asking for, someone to feel sorry. But I get what you're saying, and you're probably right. But I'm willing to leave the pity money on the table in favor of abundance and wish fulfillment and giving to femininity and expecting magic in return, because that's the page I'm on. It happened at work. Okay, so if it happened at work and she has a restraining order, are you able to go to work? Like, then at that point, if you go to work, it's like you're violating your restraining order, right? Like, are you still able to work? Explain to me the logistics. Johan, thank you. I'll take it. Luscious. I'll take it. I'll take it. I hope it came. How about a like button press, Johan? If you're gonna say luscious, double tap the center of your phone, Johan. Oh, Sophia, that's so funny. Sophia, maybe I'll start doing that. See, I wanted to wait until I had all of the meditations up, but maybe I'll start promoting the journal already and I can start reading a few things from the journal. It's really an exercise book. So just so you have a clear picture of what you're getting, Sophia, if you go to the home of the Amazon page of the journal, there's a video at the very bottom. There's like a little 1-minute video that shows you what it's like inside. And it's not so much a lot of writing. It's an exercise book. It's me giving you prompts to help you go through a 6-week transformation using meditation as, as the tool for that. So it's a collaboration between me and whoever buys it. I created a structure and a framework and prompts, but really you're going to do the work. It's for you to fill out. It's for you to check in with yourself every day. And each week the imagery changes over the 6 weeks. But for those 6 weeks, it's really just, a place for you to keep checking in with yourself twice a day and for you to be inspired and for you to track your progress. So you'll see, it's really, I created a framework and a context and also videos for you to use to change your mindset and your life. So it's that kind of book. It's really a workbook as opposed to a book of prose. The book of prose part is coming in 2026. More on that later. You're gonna copycat Sophia, how so? Salt slanging gamer. Who's a demon? Who's a demon? Oh, I see. So they have it so you won't be there when she's there. Oh, graveyard shift is a nightmare. That changes your whole circadian rhythm. That changes. You don't want to do graveyard shift. You don't want to do graveyard shift, Mexican G. Okay, so you're going to have to immediately start looking for another job. I know you don't want to hear this, but you have to immediately start looking for another job, because that schedule will just throw off your whole body clock and start to undermine your health in the long run. So you're going to have to get another job where you actually can work day hours. So you got to figure that out. And unfortunately, you got to just chalk this one up to a lesson learned. And I think when that lady started displaying signs that she had an actual axe to grind against you and a problem with you, you had to just either find a way to ingratiate yourself, like I told you, give her Starbucks, give her compliments. If that's not working, if that didn't work, then you just got to back off. You got to just avoid her. There's two options. You can kiss up, see if you can get in there and like start ingratiate yourself and get on her good side. If she's showing total resistance to that and she's so like, you know, she has a racial axe to grind with you just on sight, then you just back away. You try and avoid her at all costs. So it sounds like she was giving signals that you were at an impasse and she was looking for a reason. So you needed to just avoid her. It's okay. You learned your lesson. Honor the restraining order. Start looking for another job where you can work in the day, and we'll just take this as a lesson learned. Sometimes you can't win. Sometimes there's no right thing you can do. The situation just may not be the place for you, and that's okay. It means that there's something better waiting for you out there. So start looking. It means there's something better that's going to come up. Obviously, you got to keep the job until you find something else, because this is a very tough market. Just take it one day at a time and start looking. Okay. It's okay, Cacket. I got to go soon. Oh, there's so much I missed. Oh. Cacket's hilarious. It's so funny. You fixated on that number, Cacket. You're funny. You're funny, sir. I need more light. My light's burned out. I'm gonna buy another light. I always talk about more lights in the stream. See how much better that is? I always talk about more lights in the stream, so I'm gonna get a light because Mr. Neil ponied up for a light. So I think we deserve a new lighting, a little lighting upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the lighting in here because I'm tired of the struggle lights. Yeah, exactly. That's terrible, Mexican G. They're trying to make you miserable so that you leave. And they're gonna succeed. You're gonna leave. But it's okay. Because it sounds like you and this lady, you were oil and water, and she's in a position of authority, like she's higher up in the hierarchy than you, and she didn't want you there. When you encounter that, it's just a matter of time. The only other way you would have been able to navigate it is if, you know, you had some other people in high position in your corner, and that could have balanced it out, but you didn't. So this is one of those ones where you got to just take the L and start looking for something else and just say, hey, it wasn't meant to be. Keep your head up, look elsewhere, learn the lesson. Oh, that's dangerous, Mexican G. Okay, that's dangerous. I don't know. Maybe you can like bike to work and Uber home or something like that. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like driving when you are sleepy is so dangerous. You got to turn the music all the way up on the highest volume and roll the windows down, or like roll them. I don't know if it's hot, I guess you got to turn the AC up so high that you're cold, and like take your shirt off so you stay cold and shivering, and then turn the music all the way up. You got to stay awake. That is so dangerous. I don't know how far away you are, if you can walk home. I don't know what the situation is, but that is a no-go. That's so dangerous. Okay, so maybe she's, you know, maybe she's a little slick. Maybe she played you, Mexican G. Maybe, you know, she could have been, you know, luring you in so that she could, you know, then cry that you were encroaching on her. So she wanted you out, and she may have, you know, had a more manipulative plan than you could have realized. Yes, exactly. She lured you in. You fell for her trap. She made you feel comfortable enough to joke around with her, and then when you did, she cried foul. I get it. She's just someone, once someone has it out for you, you can't ever trust them. They have to be on your proceed with caution list forever when it comes to a workplace situation. There are no friends at work. There aren't. Everyone is sus. You have to treat everyone with caution. Just tip your hat to her. Game well played, madam. Take your L, learn your lesson. Now it won't happen to you again. Now you'll remember that work is not a place for friendship. Work is a place for strategy. She was more strategic than you. She won this time, but you've learned. You won't make that mistake again. Yeah, you just got to find something else. Take your time, start looking, find another job, and figure out how you're going to make sure that you get home safely. Like eventually, your body will start to adjust. Like your sleep clock will start to adjust, but it's not a healthy adjustment. But it's one your body's going to have to make. Yeah, you got to just honor the situation. Be glad you don't have to come in contact with her anymore. You guys were oil and water. It was negative. It was toxic. So at least now you won't come in contact with her, and now you can find something better. That's how you have to look at it. Do 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 do. No, Mexican G. No. The way you retaliate is you become more successful. The way you retaliate is you find something else, you get a better job, you keep rising, and you become successful. You don't have to actively go against her. That's putting yourself in danger. You'll end up behind bars trying to retaliate against her. You need to know when to fold them, Mexican G, and it's time to fold them. This game is over. She won. That's fine. She won the battle. The way to win the war is to become successful in the world. Become so successful in the world that one day you drive by in your sports car and honk at her and wave. Do that. La 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 la. Okay, Mexican G, your machismo is gonna get you locked up, sir. It's not defeat in that other way. If someone's gonna be more evil, more twisted, and more calculating, then let them have that. Life will punish her. You don't have to do it. When someone does something so dastardly and like messed up like that, let the universe handle them. Let the world deal with her. Just the same way you learned a lesson from her, someone's going to teach her a lesson. See, what I've found is in situations like this where people have like tried to run me off because I threatened them in some way or because they had a problem with my, melanin quotient, because of that, they'll run me off. But when I go, the person that comes ends up being their undoing. Like she thinks she doesn't want you there, but the person that comes after you find your better job, might be the person that takes her down. You just don't know. Let the universe sort her out. She's the universe's problem, not yours. You were just put there with her to learn that lesson. Now you're going to be much more careful at work, okay? Learn the lesson. Don't let her win twice. Because what if you end up getting locked up? This woman will have you behind bars. Then you're really going to feel stupid. Then she will have won the war. Don't let her give you a record, sir. Take the restraining order. She tricked you. She fooled you. Okay. Walk away. Rise above it. Rise, continue to rise. And she will get her karma. She will get her comeuppance. Everybody, you can't fool everyone always and forever. Eventually, you're going to play with the wrong person. Eventually, all your dastardly deeds will catch up with you. Look at Mr. Diddy. Eventually, even the biggest monsters fall. She'll have her moment. If you're always scheming and manipulating and discriminating and all that, two things happen. You lose your capacity to feel joy. Okay, so she's some craven monster. She can't even have a good time anymore because she's probably wicked and evil on the inside. So that's its own punishment. And next up, she's gonna run into someone worse than she is because her energy will attract what she is. So she's drawing to her all kinds of negativity, all kinds of manipulation, and all kinds of pain. So she's due to meet someone just like herself, only worse. Let that take care of her. La 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 la. Do do do. It's gonna be okay, Mexican G. Sometimes you just gotta give it up to something greater. Give it to the universe. Just give it over to the universe. Just focus on yourself, improving your own life. Leave her to her own devices. People like that end up punishing themselves. She'll be her own undoing. You don't have to actively do anything to her. The way you get back at her is to be successful beyond anything she can imagine for you. Sammy Hudson, thank you. Ooh, Mexican G. Okay, Mexican G. Mexican G, you are part of the problem, sir. Now, it sounds like you don't know what is appropriate. And this is one of those things that's a little bit cultural. Some people are not taught these things. Like if you grew up in a neighborhood where everyone's making fun of each other and that's okay, that's fine. But in professional situations, that's just not appropriate. You can't make a joke like that in a professional environment. It's just not okay. So it sounds like you need like a work etiquette book. That's going to be your next move. That's my advice to you. Get on Amazon and do like work etiquette, appropriate at work. You need a course in professionally appropriate behavior. This is one of those things. I know the kind of environment you come from, Mexican G. There's no context or circumstance under which you would have learned these things. It's just not something that was ever going to happen to you in the home or in any of the other places you've worked. So this woman did you a favor because now you're going to step up and elevate your game and become a real professional. And a real professional would never say something like what you just said. It's not excusable. Like that is a faux pas. Now, if you're in a more casual environment or you're with cooler people, they would maybe just tell you how it's not cool. But this is one of those things you had to learn the hard way. So just take the L and brush up and step up your game, okay? It's time for you to get that appropriateness book and study it. It's like having bad table manners. Some people you weren't taught. You don't know the salad fork from the fish fork from the, you don't know. So you're gonna have to learn the dining etiquette, okay? Same thing with the professionalism. Some people were just never taught. You've maybe always worked in casual circumstances or you've always dealt with people that were culturally the same as you, so you just don't know. Okay, fine. Now it's time to learn. And there are books about this sort of thing that can coach you up. So it's time for you to get one, babe. People are sensitive about race jokes. People are sensitive about sex jokes. People are what can be considered like relaxed, bantering, and sociable in a more casual setting can be seen as offensive and aggressive in a workplace setting. And it's a very subtle thing. It's not something that, you just are born knowing. And a lot of it is cultural. That's why they talk about this culture fit idea. And that can also be, a code to discriminate. But there is some truth to it to the extent that some people don't have the same acculturation. So there's going to be, there's going to be an oil and water factor. There's going to be roughness around the edges and people's cultures rubbing up against each other. The more you can be savvy about that sort of thing and navigate it fluidly, the better you're going to be at navigating these situations and the higher you'll be able to rise in professional situations. So it just sounds like it's time for you to get that professional education. This is like, they're white collar rules that I don't think you've ever learned, Mexican G, and that's not your fault. It's not your fault for the station you're born into, but it will be your fault if you don't take this as an opportunity to step up your game. So what's happening is now it's time for Mexican G to A, get another job that's working daytime hours, and B, learn all these white collar work rules that will keep you from having these kind of contentious situations with your coworkers. It's time for you to evolve, babe. It's okay. It's okay. Kaki, you are hilarious. Wow, Mexican G. Okay, so Mexican G, you're in a racist situation, okay? They're allowed to make racial jokes and you're not. But they are higher up in the hierarchy than you are. And this is one of those things. Like, work is a chess match. The hierarchy dominates everything. So if they're higher up than you, they get to do that. There's not a whole lot you can do. If you try and report them, you'll probably end up just getting fired. This is a harsh reality. It's a harsh reality. You just got to learn how to play the game. It's not straightforward and it's not fair. So you got to just learn how to play it and make it work for you, Mexican G. Cackett is hilarious. Cackett, I know when to say when. I know what the crowd is capable of. I'm already happy because I'm looking at the super chat total and this is a great night. for the stream. It's not a cack it as Batman great night, but it's a great night. I get it, Mexican G, because you're chill like that, and you're from a culture where people are chill. But these people aren't like that, and they see, because they are higher than you in the hierarchy, they feel they are at liberty to make fun of you, but you are not at liberty to make fun of them. Do you get it? They see you as you're lesser, you're the help. They can make fun. You can make fun of your housekeeper, but your housekeeper can't make fun of you. It's that. You get it? So they're playing the hierarchy, and you have to understand that. They don't see you as being on equal footing than them, and they have the leverage. Is it fair? No. Is it right? No. But you got to know what you're dealing with. Yes. Well, yes, but sometimes you're Bruce Wayne, Cackett. You're normally Bruce Wayne. That night you decided to be Batman. Well, Lorenzo, kiss me with cash, baby. Kiss me with cash. Cash App or PayPal. Do it right now, Lorenzo. Don't get sad, Mexican G. Get better. Take over. Empower yourself. That feeling, that pissed off, angry, hurt feeling, let that motivate you to empower yourself. That's what you're supposed to do. If you want to be sad about it, it's fine. But I say be sad, have a pity party for yourself, but give it a time limit. Be like for the next 48 hours, you can feel the pain. Pity party, pity party. But when that 48-hour clock ends, it's time for you to stand up, dust yourself off, and start kicking arse and become greater and rise up. See, that pain, that it's not fair feeling that you have, that's the feeling that you then use to become excellent. That's what this stream was all about. How oppression can sometimes cause excellence. It can be because she pulled this, because they did this little, racist routine with you. Now you're going to wise up. You're going to get your little work etiquette book. You're going to be really ambitious and driven because you're going to have this in the back of your mind that you don't ever want to be in a position where people can pull this with you again. Who knows? Maybe you start your own company. Maybe you start your own custodial company. Maybe you start freelancing. Who knows? But it's this kind of crap that people pull on you that summons the deepest fire in your belly and makes you start making moves, makes you get creative. Here comes your ingenuity when people pull this stuff. Get on it. La, 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 la. Yes, it's ridiculous, but some people really feel that way and they get really upset when that idea is challenged. And you have to understand that people feel that way because there is a lot of money and history supporting that fallacy. And so they feel very attached to it. And so they feel insulted at the idea that you would think that you're on equal footing. They feel like, wait a minute, I'm better than you in every category. And some people, their self-esteem is based on that. So they have to hold on to that, and they have to do everything they can to perpetuate that because it's like intrinsic to their identity and their sense of self. So, if you start messing with that, you start messing with their entire worldview, and they cannot have that. It's too destructive for their psyche. Yeah. La, 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 la. There's 2 more minutes left. Mexican G came in. I feel like Mexican G is like my younger brother that I help with his problems. But Mexican G, you don't fight the person. You have that internal fight with yourself. You use that energy to make yourself better. You're like, okay, look, that just means I need to be more empowered. When people pull this stuff on me, that's when I'm like, okay, I need to be more empowered. I cannot be working for these people anymore. It's time for me to do my own thing and create my stream team. It's time for you to do your thing, Mexican G. That's what you use that energy for. You take all that fire, all that pissed offness, all that feeling of injustice, and you create some kind of alchemy that will allow you to free yourself and become abundant. That's what you do with it. That's how it works. I get it. But the problem with kings and queens, yeah, mine were too, supposedly. But the problem with kings and queens is somebody's ancestors had to be the subjects. So I don't know about all of that. All I know is, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do in the present? Use that energy to do something. I think Mexican G is 24, I believe. And Kak is trying to figure out my age. He's my slightly younger brother. Maybe. But he has little brother energy because he doesn't know certain things. Even if he were older than me, he just has little brother energy for me. A man could be older than me and still have little brother energy than me. Cack it. You're trying to do your math. No, you don't, cack it. You think you do, but you don't. Maybe I wasn't honest in that stream you saw. I've given multiple numbers in different streams just to confuse people. Hee hee. All right. Oh, really? Okay, cool. All right. On this note, I'm gonna go, y'all. We did the 2 hours. Teacher, you're misinformed, sir. Everybody isn't doing what you're doing. Clearly, I've got your eyes. I've got your eyes, that's for sure. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I will see you in the next one. Good night. Keep your head up, Mexican G. Good night, stream team.